Hello, this is GregTech, and today we are playing another episode of GregTech New Horizons Season 2. And this episode, we're gonna do a lot of things. We're gonna handle our biggest bottleneck, our autocrafting system. And for that, I made a new extension building. Yeah, because this area doesn't cut it, and the new multi-blocks are tall. They are really tall. So yeah, I made a new area for that. Also, we're gonna upgrade a few more things. First, our energy situation. First things first, the easiest one will be removing this cable thingamajiggy. So yeah, for that, we're gonna use a few things. First, those guys. Second, those guys. Third, these guys again. So, let's remove this and show you something fun. This guy is an interesting guy. Actually, let me get my... not staff, I need my scepter. Yeah, I forgot that part. And... Scepter, come here, my friend. And we will show you the magical stuff. Yeah, the magical redstone. That's it. And with that, we're actually going to have two different thingamajiggies. First, let's remove all those redstone lines and do this. And let's do this. And if you will be 3 and you will be 13. And if I do this, yep, this is now off. And this won't get on because the power is 3. So, the system is like this, and it will remove most of the annoying cables. And the other part is the long chain of redstones coming from here to here, which we have actually a solution. An alternative way we used before, the wireless redstone chicken bones edition, but Greg also has a way of handling that. And we're gonna use Greg's way. Now let's get the screwdriver. I think this screwdriver also works. Yeah, that should be the way. And yep, that is the way we want. And rest is like this. And then a frame. Now, you will be disabled those lines, and you will be minimum of 3, and you will be minimum of 14. Let's make it 14. Actually, you will be minimum of... 3 is good. 3 is good. And then... oh, I've removed this. And then we will... transmitter. I will put... can I put you anywhere? No, I can't. Okay. How should we handle this? Maybe another frame. That might be good. Let's take a steel frame now. And actually, no, this will change. So steel frame is better. And you will be 12. Yeah, your frequency is 12. 12. Why you are not setting? Okay. Okay, frequency 12. And you will also be 12. Ah, okay, I found the issue. This guy. Okay, now this should be all okay. And after a short while, this should be triggered. And the next part will be a bit pain in the, well, backside. The Tesla Tower. Yeah. One of my biggest issues is, well, horizontal or vertical. I think it is horizontal. I always confuse those two. The from bottom to top one. That part is, it's painful for me. I have to do things like that. Ugly things. And also, we have too much cable, and I have to carry cables everywhere, and I have to plan for those. The Tesla Tower allows us to bypass that. As long as we have enough amperage delivery to it and enough, range, we can deliver power anywhere wirelessly with 1 EU per meter loss, if I remember correctly, which is actually good. Actually, really good amount. And unlike cables, it can bypass from blocks, so it's much more direct route. Yeah, we are gonna do that, but for that I actually have to add a dome here. Yeah, that dome will be the power dome, power delivery dome, and it will connect from here to here. And also I have to upgrade this guy's energy dynamo hatch to IV. For that, I have a large chemical reactor for now. Yeah, I will temporarily steal this guy's energy hatches and make an IV chemical reactor and make this guy. Yeah, this requires IV chemical reactor. Later, we will craft a lot of multi-blocks. And the entire multi-block is ready. I might design this building a bit higher, but it's okay. Actually, it looks better this way. Yeah. Anyway, now what we have to do is take the capacitors, place those guys here. Those guys allow us for amperage. And we have to connect power here, which I'm going to need some. Let's use vanadium gallium. They will carry 4 amp and we will sand 4 amps. So it would be 1-to-1 ratio. We're going to temporarily shut down this guy. A lot of things are going to be broke. Okay, I think I was fast enough. And I am transformer. And salt mullet. Yeah. And if I... Please don't blow up. Please don't blow up. Yeah, it didn't blow up. And what we have to do is power these up. Wait. What? Crash. Okay. Oh. 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 I think, yeah. I think they have to be at least full. So let's do this. Save void. Power switch. And yeah, they need to be full. So they cannot be empty. Good to know. Good to know. And for a small demonstration, I need some EV batteries. Do I have any? By the way, I placed those guys. Yeah, I went to Mars and placed those guys. Yeah, you are EV. And where did I put the rewards for these guys? It should be here. Yeah, they are here. And for example, if we go here and place this guy here, and I might need to change the range settings. I think I'm going to do the same error constantly. And please don't blow up. Yeah, you don't blow up. Okay. And yeah, it should be now fixed. Yep, it is outputting. And are you getting... Now we... Yeah, power pass. Okay. These guys are charging. And if I do that, it is now... Yeah, they now stop. Okay, now we have a wireless way of transferring power. This is what we are going to use here. Now I have to craft a bunch of multi-blocks. Some of them are already here, but we need more of them. And this is the current layout. And this. Probably in this episode, not all of them are going to be finished, especially those two. Because I cannot craft precise assembler, but I marked their places. But at least, well, I want to finish as much as possible. Well, we already have some bending machine, pouring press, and I hope you get the joke. Mixer. This is important. This is really important. Alloy blast smelter, alloy smelter, macerator, extruder, wire mill, cutting machine, etc, etc. So yeah. And this long boy will be fluid solidifier. And in this area, I will lay down some assembly lines in the future. So, time to craft. And then move those. And Bender and Mixer are done. I just need to program Mixer and move everything for Bender, and this will be 4. Or any other number that I'm gonna need in the future. And yeah, our structure is kind of, well, this. And we have another P2P tunnel, which is Multiblock Factory 1. We will have probably Multiblock Factory 2 here. And yeah, whenever we need any new factory thingamajiggy, we have here. And I put the power here with an extreme transformer and this. And let's see the speed. Late. 64. Start. And done. And you see a lightning. Yep. This is how we're going to do. And this is the entire... Actually, I don't need this much, but I did. Because I want to see this guy. Because when we are going to upgrade all of them, if I forget a single one of them, it will blow up. Because Tesla towers cannot move any amperage other than what it's set on. If it's an IV Tesla tower, it can only transfer IV, and in an area you only can have one Tesla tower. So yeah, if I'm going to upgrade this guy to LUV, I have to upgrade every single one of those to LUV. Or we just get kaboom. Forming press done, macerator done, and for alloy blast smelter, which is a really interesting machine, we're gonna do something interesting. We have a output hatch, because this machine only outputs fluids. Actually, in 2 cases it outputs items too, but yeah. We will, in later, just send a P2P tunnel to here with a designated spot. But for now, I will just place a simple fluid solidifier here, and it will connect to a ME network as output. So yeah, and the inputs are on top. And both of those are ready too. And now we have those 2 guys again, here, with EV now, and also industrial cutting factory. I don't use dual interfaces here because it only uses the lubricant. So, well, I'm just passively providing lubricant and teaching the recipes manually. Anyway, I put 2 input buses because I need 2 of those guys time to time. Now we have to make the other machines. Yeah, but this guy and this guy made my life a lot easier. And also this guy. And we finished up this guy. This is late. The late is a bit interesting looking multi-block, but it is quite nice. And yeah, the level of parallel is determined by its pipe casing, but we use platinum. That's the highest tier I can make. In short amount of time we can upgrade to osmium one, but yeah, I can't at the moment. And yeah, let's try to craft this. 64 of this. And voila! It is still not lightning fast like those guys. By the way, talking about lightning, we have lightning. It is still much faster than the average late. And after we upgrade these pipe casings, it will become faster and faster and faster and faster. And those guys are also done, which is extractor and fluid extractor. By the way, small note, if you play like me, that means you are into Botania. And if you're in Botania, Mana glass is EV tier glass. And Elf glass is IV tier. So keep that in mind. Yeah. Also, this guy has different coil tiers and different this insight thingamajiggy tiers. And yeah, a solenoid superconductor coil. It is expensive. It requires superconductors. I couldn't make the IV one. So we are at EV for them. Yeah, but I made TPV alloy coils because it is easiest for me. And this guy again uses platinum item casing. And you should be now on. Voila. And again, power. Now, I'm currently waiting for tungsten steel and another alloy to cook for those this guy, and this guy. And in the meantime, I will probably going to build those two guys. What will be those two guys? Actually, the same machine. That guy. But it has two modes, which one is canning machine and other is fluid canner. So yeah. And now we also have our compressor too. Now we have just few machines left. Canners, polarizer, and chemical bath and solidifier. Chemical bath can wait. This sadly we cannot do because we require osmium for that. And both of the canning machines are also done. Yeah, let's continue to craft. Also, small note, you have to use this guy with dual interface for the fluid canner. And you can change the mode with screwdriver. And this guy is also ready, but we need to do first turn it into polarizer and place a magnet. Yeah, there are a few electromagnets. Oh. But good thing is we can only do one. We can't do the other ones yet. So the first one it is. And it also determines how much EU we are using and our speed. And now the last part, the piece de resistance. The fluid solidifier. This guy can grow a lot, but I think this would be okay for a really long time. Otherwise, I have to move this guy. Yeah. For this, it is actually relatively cheap. You have to put a glass tier according to your needs, energy hatch limit. And Elf glass is an IV tier glass, so we can upgrade this energy hatch to IV later. It is currently EV, and EV should do fine. And has problems. Okay. Now, as I said, this is relatively cheap. Except for this part. Solidifier hatches. Those guys are expensive. A 4 LUV circuit per each. 2 IV for fluid regulator. And another IV for sensor. Input hatch. The IV input hatch. And this guy. This guy is cheap. I made 4 of them for now. And for one of them, I will just place P2P tunnel. Okay. And it is connected. Now, all I have to do is place this mold here. And does it running? No, it is not. If I, for example, let's place marginal steel. Let's place 60 of them. And we will see this guy running, and then it will output to this guy. Okay, did it output? Did it output? Or is it that fast? Yeah, it is that fast. It's more of a blink and miss moment. So yeah. Yeah. Now our structure is, well, in this floor we have 2 machines missing. I just need to make chemical bath. You already seen several times. And after osmium, I'm gonna do this. And in this floor, we have those 2, and I place this guy, didn't connect it yet, and I also going to place forge hammer, which is actually relatively cheap. And it is just forge hammer, and in a box form. So yeah, this was an actually really expensive yet strangely simple project. It wasn't hard to design, just needed to craft a lot. And my, well, resources are, some of the resources are a bit low, so I have to provide them again. Anyway, this is GregTech, and have an amazing day.